This is Tina from TinaHeals.com. So do check out my work. Let's get right to the topic at hand, and today I'm discussing personality types based on your moon sign and sun sign combination. Now, if you don't know what the moon sign is, then you're probably only into pop astrology. The sun is a very important component of your natal chart, but it is still one component of it, not the whole story. There are 9 planets in astrology, and each of these planets, they represent an archetype, an idea, a concept, okay? Now, the sun, the sun represents your exterior self, okay? How you take your internal key and project it to the world. That is the sun sign. Your ambitions, how you move around in the 3D world, okay? Now, this is a yang component. The moon is the feminine side, and the moon is all about your emotions and your emotional body. The idea of nurturance, how you give it, how you receive it, okay? You have your moon in Libra and your sun in Sagittarius, which is very interesting because Sagittarius, I will of course get to the detail, but let me explain something interesting. Having a Sagittarius sun makes you very adventurous, very outgoing, very independent. But having a Libra moon makes you very dependent on relationships. And although this can become codependency in some cases, but if you want to know life as a Libra, then you have to understand relationships and how you relate, not just in your marriage, but how you relate to your every single relationship that is important to you. Librans don't understand not being able to relate, so they will go to any length to relate with you, okay? They will find every single excuse to be in harmony with you, even if they don't agree with your viewpoint, or even if they don't necessarily see where you are going with whatever it is that you're preaching. They will still go with it, because inherently, being a Libra moon, you need to be a people pleaser, okay? And this can be bad because you can be a pushover, or you can just take it to such an extent that you ignore your own needs, and that is not productive. So you always have to remember that your own needs are important, and it's not something you should sacrifice. But again, having said that, Sagittarius sun, your own needs, you understand that, okay? At least that's what you project to the world, because sun again is your outward projection. Now, a few more things about the Libra moon. You want things, pretty things. You're ruled by Venus. You want luxury things. You want haute couture. You want designer labels. You want high luxury items. Okay, and you don't care about functionality so much as you care about aesthetics. Being ruled by Venus and having your moon in Libra, your emotional self being ruled by Venus, you need to feel pretty. You need to feel feminine. Although Libra is a masculine sign, it's an air sign, the second air sign, but Libra is essentially very feminine, very feminine. Libra was later on added by the Greeks. In ancient astrology, there was no Libra. There were only 10 signs, and Virgo and Scorpio were fused into one sign of the androgen. So here Libra brings about a renewal of the idea of all things Venusian, but there is a difference here. Venus also rules Taurus, but in Libra she's more intellectual. She's more she likes the finer things. She's not as earthy, as physical as Taurus, as herself in Taurus. So with Libra, there's refinement. There's this beautiful home, there are beautiful things, there's beautiful upholstery, gorgeous silverware. If you can afford it, and you want to afford it, because your moon in Libra, you need this. You need good stuff to feel good, and you need everybody to think that you have a perfect life, even with your relationship. You will go to any extent to fake it. You believe in the mantra, fake it till you make it, okay? So you are going to take it to any level to make it. Also, another thing is you may not be able to accept if your relationship is over. So you're not going to be able to accept that because you want to, bring attention to your boyfriend or girlfriend if they're going away with someone else. I think it was Meg Ryan in French Kiss. I think it was a film where she pursues this guy who really has no interest in her. But she, in her very Libra archetype, goes to pursue him and show him that, hey, look, here I am. And all the while, she acts as if nothing is out of place, but everything is out of place. This is what Librans need to understand. And with Moon in Libra, you oftentimes work so hard at establishing harmony in your life, as in you work so hard in figuring out what works, that you don't want to give it up. You don't want to give up that sense of security that you've built. You've built such a perfect life around you, such a refined, perfect life, that you never want to tear it down. And we need change, because change, and not only do we need change, change is the very energy signature of this reality. Impermanence. Even Buddha said it. Everything is impermanent. Even ugliness is impermanent. Sagittarius understands that. It is the 9th sign. It's a sign of higher education, philosophy, of a very spiritual sign ruled by Jupiter, which is considered to be the archetype of the guru or the teacher of the zodiac. So, and Jupiter is considered a benefic, a tremendous benefic, blesses the native, and is known to be the planet of expansion. So Sagittarius is all about expansion. Okay, expansion of higher philosophies. In your moon, you've got the Venusian beauty and artistry, beauty and artistry at play. And here you've got Jupiter expanding it and projecting a very adventurous, outgoing, open-minded, liberal. Sagittarius is also a sign that rules foreigners. So you could be taking your art to a foreign market, whatever art it is that you create. And you have to create art with the Libra moon. There's no other way of looking at it. Whatever you do, you have to create art with the Libra moon. And here you are taking it to a foreign audience. Very possible with the Sagittarius sun. You're very good with... You're really good at understanding other cultures, expanding your horizons, looking at a huge new vista where you see other cultures and the beauty in them, and you can really look at the big picture. If you're not great with details. Libra moon may not even be great with details, so that's something you need to work with. Sagittarius in the negative side can be impersonal, cold, selfish, very me-oriented. So Libra can be very shallow, not necessarily ever sure of themselves, always changing their mind. So these are things you've got to work with, and you've got to balance. Once you've got this bit path, there's so much good happening. There's so much good. You've got the philosopher archetype, and you've got the diplomat archetype, and you fuse them together. What do you have? You have someone who is great at keeping peace and truly understanding the big picture of humanity, of human philosophy, of the human condition. You can be a statesman, a visionary with this, and yet you can harmonize everything, because Libra moon essentially needs to harmonize. Feel at bliss, feel at peace with everything, even if that means they will stay away from conflict. Balance, balance, balance. You are the sign of balance. In the Tarot, you are the sign of justice. The Tarot card for you is justice, Libra. For Sagittarius is temperance, which is all about patience and healing. That's something Sagittarius can do figuring out. Patience. I hope you like this video as much as I like making it for you. Please leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, and you can book a private session with me, or you can donate to me. Thank you. Bye.